This is Good in the Hood podcast with Sean Morrison. The values of an organization become the DNA of who they are and what they want to become. Sean talks about the value of provision in today's podcast.
Today we're going to be talking about core values of Good in the Hood. Sean, if we were to ask you about the three core values of Good in the Hood, what would they be?
The three core values for Good in the Hood that we really embrace are we believe in provision, and then we believe in participation, and then in partnerships. And provision is really to be able to offer resources that people have need, essential resources. We're talking food. We do holiday programming. We do shoes and clothing and some health services. For us, we really want to make sure that people's immediate need is met and that it serves as a gateway for us to become more involved with their lives and for them to become involved with what we're doing.
Okay, so what makes you different than any food shelf or any service provider that does the same thing?
Well, different in one aspect is we are not geographically restricted. We just felt like whosoever will may come. We wanted to make it about the individual. If they felt they could use the resources or had need of them and could get to us, they're welcome. But in addition, our goal is not just to give a handout. There's this proverbial handout versus hand up. We really see it this way, not just give away or even throw away. We want to invest. We believe that there should be a return on our investment. So when we're offering resources, we don't demand that they give back, but we make it that opportunity available. We want people to have dignity, and we want them to have purpose or significance. And we find that if they don't engage with the resource itself in helping to provide that or helping to invest or give back in some manner, that it actually harms them long term. So we want them to be involved with not only receiving, but also how can they contribute to the community and to the ongoing resource procurement that we have.
Okay, illustrate this. I have a need for some kind of food provision. I come and get it. What happens after that?
Yeah. Well, if it was our shoe program, for example, we offer the shoes for suggested donation. And we will give it to you for whatever you can afford, but our goal is that you'll contribute in some manner. If it's the food shelf, we're going to invite you to be a part of volunteerism. Over 50% of our volunteers that are regulars are actually recipients of services. And so we really want to have someone have the engagement aspect. We like to say we activate and then we integrate. And we do that into our church community as well. When we think of it from a church perspective, which is based on mentoring and discipleship, we're actually discipling people in our culture before they have made a commitment as a member or even become a Christian, perhaps. We believe that we're setting the stage by enculturating people through action and through participation.
So what would your participants say, those that have received the food and now they're coming in and participating? What do you think their satisfaction is? What do you hear them say?
I think ownership. They feel like they have a voice and a vote in what we do. It depends on their level of engagement. If they're a nominal committed person, we're going to give them a voice. We're going to listen. We're going to have ears to the ground. But if they are someone that's engaged on a regular basis, they actually will get a vote in how to do things according to best practices for us and, engaging towards our future. How do we make improvements? We like to say recipients can become volunteers and learn about task. Those who are volunteers and have engaged in a task can then grow into leaders and learn about responsibility. And ultimately, responsibility is where the real change takes place. They start to feel an ownership and they bear the weight of their own decisions, which is a great way to engage them for a preferred future.
I've not heard many programs like yours that operate on this basis. Have you?
There are some, yes. I think certainly programs are becoming more aware of this need to participate, but a lot of social services, what we found, they want to make sure everybody has equal opportunity, and so they shy away from making any requirements. We want everybody to have equal opportunity, but we see it as we want equal sacrifice. They don't have to give the same amount. If they're able to sacrifice towards the outcome or to contribute in some manner, that's more important to us. But a lot of places would feel that if they made any demands, that it would mean that some are eliminated from that opportunity or it's excluding. We'll give to anybody in need. I just want to make that clear. employer, but our preference is that they engage towards the benefit not only of the program itself, but their own benefit. We feel like by giving them dignity and a sense of purpose, that's helping their future. They feel like they can be a contributor. They feel like a somebody, not just an anybody.
So, Sean, answer this question if you would. At the end of the day, your mission is best accomplished when?
Resource provision is what we like to see as a gateway, but we have a 4-pillar approach. We talk about quantity, quality, opportunity, and community. So at the end of the day, my recipients that we have engaged with us, we want them to feel like there's a community that they're a part of where they can advocate for others and they can receive advocacy for their needs. They're a part of something bigger than themselves. I like to say it's like a church mentality. We have this sense of community, but it's almost a virtual church. It's like when we're doing things with the food program, it's like a team approach. There's a family. And they feel a sense of belonging. And that, to me, is the ultimate, because they now have their needs met through quantity. They have quality, which is maybe the quality of life. They have better options available to them. They have the opportunity where they're being able to engage their services. They're able to be a part of what we're doing and be a leader. But now they feel through all of that they're a part of a community. They have a sense of belonging. They are now a person that can invest into the lives of others and offer these same services.
Helping others and changing lives is at the heart of Good in the Hood. If you'd like to know more about this value-driven organization, please visit goodinthehood.org.